Oh, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back today to work on something a little different, just to give myself a little bit of a break and do something, well, I don't know if it's any quicker. Probably not. Seems like crafting always takes a great deal of time, doesn't it? So I've been seeing lots of people make these with the card right with them, the card in the envelope. And so I wanted to try it today. And I don't really like this. I think maybe I would find a better way to do this, but I don't know. I have to think about that. So here is the little notebook that is tucked inside. This is the card that came with this envelope. And I put some sheets of paper in here, and to save on paper, I used the rest of the paper and made it was shorter than the original. So I just put little pockets on it, like so. And then here's, of course, the center, and the center actually needs something in it. But as you can see, I had 3 full pages and 3 offcuts. So I just utilized all of them to fill up the book to be a little tiny notebook. And I covered front and back with the same paper as the inside. And tucked it in there and added some design to it, or sorry, some oh gosh, you know, this stuff. Anyway, trim. I added trim to it. I didn't really, well, I do have a lace. Anyway, that's what I used. Okay, so I'm getting kind of stuck here on a mode, so I'm going to set this aside now. On this one, I used a paper that could go either direction, and then I realized so many papers go one direction, you know. So I'm going to use this one that goes one direction, but I'm going to flip it this way so that it is upright like this is. And this is the card I'm using. I got these from Amazon. Some of them that I bought, the words were cut off over here, so it was very disappointing purchase. So I don't have any of those up here right now, but it was very disappointing to get them and see it like that. So I'm not giving a big recommendation on it, and I'm not going to list it. However, you are welcome to search for old style cards. So that's just kind of how I feel. They're very cute. Some of them, now this pack was fine, but some of them with the really old style books just weren't. So anyway, moving on. We're going to keep our paper upright, top to bottom, but we're going to turn our envelope this way so that this kind of creates a wraparound around the envelope. So we are going to first flip this over and put some glue on it. Now I'm going to get some of this glue and go around the edges. And to really glue it here along the edge, the fold of the envelope, I'm going to add a little extra glue right there. Let's get something to wipe my hands off with. That really helps when we're doing crafts. Now I do want to line up this edge along the edge of the paper up here. So I'm going to I'm trying not to put that down solidly on the flap up here. Okay, there we go. That's pretty close. Okay. Now I do want to fix this just a little bit. I don't want to get it inside the envelope so it doesn't look like it's going to be fixable. Okay. Now, you want to take this piece and fold it up. You don't want it to fold the envelope. If it's folding your envelope, then just score along here, or use your ruler to help lift it up. But I'm just going to fold that over. I put my glue right to the end of it there, and I'm going to crease that. And now I want to go ahead and come down this way and cut this off. And I'm saving this because we're going to utilize it if we need to in the little notebook. So I'm going to cut this off. Now you could make these with any kind of card that you might have. I have a lot of leftover cards. Now I need to cut that all the way down. So what I want to do now that I'm past my envelope is I'm going to line that up, that cut up there, with my wire. Okay, I'm going to go up to here and cut that off. Hopefully I cut it right. It's off a little bit, but I will put ink on that and that will cover that just fine. So you could cut this one down just slightly if you wanted to. Now I want to bring this down about, I don't know, maybe an inch. So first I'm going to fold it this way, like so. And now I'm going to fold it back. This is just to give it some added strength in the envelope. Sorry. Just to give it some added strength in the opening of the pocket here. Okay, now let's see. We are going to draw a line right here across where this meets the envelope. Right there. And now we're going to glue on here. Kathy's Garden was doing some of these, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, and hers turned out really cute. I'm not using special cards or anything, just these that I got this idea originally from one of the craft show ideas that was being talked about, and I ordered it, the cards, and then of course some of them came and they weren't in good shape, so they may have been ones not recommended, that weren't even recommended at all by the craft group, but anyway, I was a little disappointed in my in what I got. Some of these look really good, though, so I'm not disappointed in all of them, just some of them. Okay, so now we're going to, you can see that this shows through here, so we're going to put a piece of paper down in the envelope, because we're going to cut these little flaps off. I guess we wouldn't need to, but I'm going to. Around that corner. Boy, I really messed it up. There we go. Let's see if I can fix that. It's got a little bump on it. I didn't like the bump. Okay, I'm going to take my little scissors here and cut right along here. Sorry. Bringing it close to me. There. Okay, let's get rid of those little flaps there. And this little flap over here. And let's see. There. So this is where I say, now see, you can see that. Okay. So now we got to take care of that. I'm not going to use this to do that. We need to pick something to go inside that's going to match this, but it has to cover all the way. So I'm going to pick a different paper, but I'm going to save this in case I can use it somewhere in the process of the envelope. Now, we could use a solid piece. Here's a red one that could go in here. That would be pretty. That would be very pretty, actually. And you can see that it goes up to the top there and just slightly into the envelope. That would work fine. It doesn't have to go all the way in the envelope. So this is an envelope made by TaylorMade Journals. No, sorry. V's. Triple V vintage. Sorry about that. Oh my. Can you tell it's like a forgetful day? I guess I'm just worn out. Christmas wears me out. 'Tis the season. Oh my goodness. Okay. Putting that right inside there. I'm going to slide that in a little bit. Press it down. And now I'm going to bring this up to where I'm going to glue it, which is right about there. Oh, look at that. Wet glue. I got a rip. Okay. Not going to use that. It keeps coming out. So here is this beautiful stripedy. Let's use it. It's going to go right here. And we'll let it go in the envelope a little bit. So let's cut it off right about there. And here. This one's a little bit thicker, so hopefully it'll go inside the envelope. Too big. Slice off a tiny bit. Maybe just a hair, or maybe a 1/16. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. And squish that down in there. I think I might have some glue in the wrong spot in there. Okay, pull this back up to match the top. Right up there. See that? Open this. Glue. And glue it down. Now, my envelope split a little bit. I'm going to show you how to take care of that in just a moment to stiffen that up a little bit. Now, I got this on there crooked. I don't know if you can see that, so maybe stripes are not a good idea. But you can see here, my stripe is off. I don't like that. I'm going to pull it up. Thankfully, it doesn't go down in my envelope too far. Okay, I'm going to line that up. Let's see if that'll reach. No. Let's line it up with this red line right there. Like so. There we go. It looks so bad. Oh, it looks bad. Nasty, nasty. Showing you how to fix your mistake. There we go. Get rid of that. Alright, now let's have a look at it. Ready? Okay. Thankfully, we'll get to cut that part off. Okay, so there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look sweet? So now we have that in there a lot better. It's lined up. So now we need to fix this little piece. And I think maybe we'll fix both sides because envelopes tear very easy, especially once you pull that little tab off that's right there towards the top. So let's use this. I mean, why not? What color shall we use? A little bit of green. And maybe we'll use this one because it kind of matches. Let's take that little white line off there. Get the little white line off of here. Okay, I'm going to fold that directly in half. As best as I can. It does not have to be perfect. Ta-da! And this one. These will just act as reinforcers. And it will help kind of glue it together a little bit. Now this is something that you could do as a mask making. Once you get through the initial process of what you need to do, then you could go back and cut out all the pieces and it would lend itself very well to a mask making piece. You could go through and cut out all the papers the right length and width like we did for here, and then you could go through and cut out a piece that will fit here. And then what? Whoops, upside down. That won't work, Angela. And then, you know, you just mass make it. And then, you know, just one step at a time. There, that's better. Yeah, looking nice. It's a little lumpy under here because of the, because I pulled that up and tore my paper up. Now, I want to go around it. So wherever those, like that white showing up there, kind of looks like it doesn't belong. But now, it looks a little better. Just get it coordinated all the way around. And here, boy, I've got to put a new thing on here. Just about need a new one after every session. But don't want to spend all my money on that. So you can see that this does show through right here, but once your book's in place, it's not going to show. So there we go. Now let's get this part. Hated to crease it while it was still wet, but no choice. Must move forward. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, what book is this one? Gifts from Santa. I wonder if I have any of those. Yes, here it is, right here, the little girl. So I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put it this way so that it matches the paper. And then I'm going to take, where did it go? I'm going to take this. And I'm going to put my eyelet right there. And, oh, that is not an eyelet. No, 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 no. And let's see, what color? Probably green. I think we'll use a small green one. And I put it up a little ways because I'm going to add some lace or something around the edge here. So it looks like I need to add something green. I have red. Okay, let's make sure this fits in there. It should. Okay, it does. So now we need to make our paper for that before we do our lace and stuff. There we go. Okay, paper. Now last time I measured it this way. What if I went this way? Yeah, look at that. I can go this way. Then I can get 6 full sheets out of this instead of what I got before. So first I will cut this piece off. Oh, I might not fit in there. Nope, it won't. Okay. So, we're going from here to there. And I've offset it just a little bit. And then we'll offset it coming down this way a little bit too. Okay, so we are going to cut it there. And then after we cut that, then I'll cut this one the same size. Now this is legal size paper, so I got this one from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. Now we're going to cut it off this way. And we'll cut it here. Oh, and don't forget here. So let's cut this way first. And now this way. Now I don't know how many I have for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 works for me. How about you? I'm not too particular about how these fold. And that's not it. It's this one. If they're sticking out here, then I'm going to want to trim that down a little bit. So let's just see if I can trim it at all. Let's see here. There we go. Get rid of that. Now. Boy, that was a messy one, wasn't it? Okay, that's going to be just fine right there. It does come very close to the edges, but I think it's going to be okay. So, that is still a little crooked. I do want to round the corners in here. This is a scallop. Let's scallop them. Why not? There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want them scalloped right there. There we go. Okay. Now, let's come back to the inside of this. And let's have a look here. Is this going to fit? No, of course not. It is not. So, what other piece do we have that will work? I'm looking through my scrap papers over here. First. And we use this tree on the outside. So let's find that tree. There we go. And we're going to I cut two pieces so I don't have to glue it over the center piece that's going to get folded. Not that that would matter, I guess. I guess we could just do it that way because we're going to stick holes in that anyway. So let's just let's just glue it down. What do we think of that? Not with that one. I don't think that'll work too well. Let's open a new one. Ah, new glue. Just trying to decorate up the inside a little bit. Now I'm going to take this and go just around the edge. Hopefully it will squish towards the edge and completely glue down the edges. That's what we want it to do anyway. Straight up forward. Line that up. Here, here, and there. Oops. Ah, it's a little crooked. Well, we'll straighten that out when we get there. Been one of those kind of days. Just off a tiny bit. Okay, I'm going to put my pin back in there because it was starting to feel a little bit tough to use. Put that on there. I'm going to trim it with my scissors. And we'll trim across there if we can. I didn't leave myself a very big area to trim. Kind of a thin little thing there, but it shows very well. Okay. Where's that bone folder? First I'm going to make sure that's down good. And now I want to get that piece in there. Okay. Sorry about the noise. I'm so sorry. I'm a noisy one. I've been noisy all day. It's a day of celebration. No reason. Just celebrating. Let's put these over there. Okay. Now, this is going to go in here. And is it going to fit? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, boy, I've got that one really close to the edges all the way around. Normally I like to leave, you know, a little bit more space, an eighth or so of space. Now I have one of these pre-done, but this one is a little bit bigger, so a little bit longer, but we're going to go with it. There. There. Poke it back in there for a second. And there. Remove that. I think we need more green than red on this, so just a minute. Let me grab a green. And a green lace or something. Let's see. Oh, that's too big. Let's try this. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, like that. Alright. And let me get a green wax thread. Wax thread and some fun stuff. Some trim. The word I forgot earlier. Trim. T-R-I-M. Trim. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's about 3 lengths. You can cut less if you're confident in your tying. I'm not too confident in my tying, so I always cut mine a little bit long. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you how you want to cut it. Okay. I didn't get that quite through the piece that I wanted there, but it's okay. Okay. Pull that one that way. It always tears the paper a little bit. You want to try not to, but gosh, it's almost impossible for the paper not to tear. I think that's why we use a lot of edging, is to protect our spine from tearing. Okay, I'm going to bring this down a little bit because we'll probably tie something on there. Let's see what we have. No, not that one. Wrong one. Ouch, that hurt. I have some glass ones. Oh, I have some little charms. Here's some bells. Oh, here's a little snowman that says joy. That would go with, I have a little booklet that says joy. Here's some mittens and a stocking. Let's go with that this time. As long as they will go through the thread, the wax thread will go through them, it's fine. Oh, I should have not let up on that one. That's a little tiny hole on that one. Let's go with this one. Cut it at an angle. Like this. Little point. There we go. Now I'm going to tie it all the way down here. I didn't leave myself enough length. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on it. Fabri-Tac. Right here. As soon as it works its way down. There. I'm going to tie another knot. I'm going to try not to take all my glue off there as I do this, because I want that glue to hold that knot nice and firmly. There we go. Okay, I'm going to look for a different one of those stockings. Something that has a little bigger hole on it. Oh, hey, how about a candy cane? Candy cane works. Give that a little angle cut. As long as you don't shred it, that angle cut will work. Okay. Put that there. A little bit of glue. And then another knot. There. Okay. So, that brings us back to here. And now you can decorate your pages if you like. You don't have to. We ended up not... I don't know what. Not something. I've got my mind on a couple of things here. So I think I'll go with this one because I just love that silver in there. It's kind of Christmassy, isn't it? So I'm going to start over here and work my way around. I've got this little piece up here. It's kind of weird, so I think what I'll do with that maybe is, if I can get my glue back down here again, is I'll glue this whole little piece down into that one, fold it over, and we'll go from there. We got one stray thing there, so let's pick it up, get rid of that. Okay. Oops. Pushed that right off the end there, didn't I? Okay. Let's poke this out this way so that we don't glue it to the whole card front and close it up. Okay. I'm going to cut this right here because I want to fold it down. Right about here, because obviously this stuff will fray and fall apart. Then what good does it do me? It doesn't. How sweet is that? That is very cute, isn't it? Oh, I love that. I think that's very pretty. Okay, and then we take this part. Oh, I want to round these. And the reason I want to round these is so that it goes down in the pocket much, much easier. So I'm going to 1/2 inch round them and hope that it still matches up. If it doesn't, then I will have to 1/2 inch round these corners as well, instead of scalloping them. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Now, if you want, you can put some other trims in this little book. Don't put them on the back page, though, because you need the back page to be able to slide right here, like so. Oh, isn't that cute? How sweet. There's that mitten. Let the mitten hang down. And now we need to tie it with something. What could we tie it with? I need some green baker's twine. I wonder if I have green. Hold your ponies. Hold those ponies in the pen. Oh dear. I don't have green. I do have gold and yellow and red and green. I have that, but that's silver. Sorry about that. So I think we'll go with this one. down through there, like so. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, I really don't like it being this long. That's probably going to drive me crazy. I might go crazy. Woohoo! 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 Ooh, too hot. I'm going to have to find another way to close these. This is not my favorite way to do this. Because as a consumer, if I was using this for my notes, that might get in my way. So, but how cute is that? It is adorable. So, there we go. That's what I wanted to do today. And I appreciate you letting me do it. There we go. Let's tie this one up. Yeah, I think maybe what needs to happen is there needs to be a little false back on this right here. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that. So there we go. They are cute. Just fun. Just something fun, quick. It really didn't take that long, did it? I hope not. This one has little ornaments down here, little bells that don't ring. Too bad, because the ringing would be very nice, wouldn't it? So, there we go. Thank you for joining me on this. And like I said, I saw Kathy's Garden doing this. It was either today or yesterday. I can't remember. But mostly I got the idea from the crafters that are out there that do the shows every year. And a lot of them were making these this year. So I follow a lot of them. They're so fun to watch what they make for the shows and the bazaars, and then when they come back they show you what sold and what didn't. And it's just fun, you know? Just a lot of fun. But we could make these out of, in fact, we might do that, not today, but you know, the little note cards that I have that I'm always making something out of, we could make something with those too. And that would be a fun project. So maybe we'll do that one next time. Well, not next time. We have to work on our snowman book, snow people book. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate all the wonderful comments that you send my way. Oops. They are so much fun to read, and I so enjoy them. It's like getting Happy Mail every day. It's fun for me. So, okay guys, I will talk to you all later. Thank you very much for being here, and give this video a thumbs up and become a subscriber. I'm working towards my 1500. Hello. Click the thumbs up and click the subscribe. All right. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.